Hello everyone, welcome to another session on EnglishWagon, and today we are going to discuss 20 words. These all are frequency 2 and frequency 3 words and they are quite difficult. So I hope you will watch this session till the end and keep watching. So this is the list of 20 words we are going to discuss today. These words are not easy because they are frequency 2 and frequency 3 words, so you might find it difficult. So you can go through this list once and then we are going to discuss it in detail in this session. So here we have 20 words, so let's begin with our first word. So the first word we have in our list is Baron. Baron means a child, son or daughter, or a young person of either sex. So it could be of any sex, either male or female. So the synonyms we have is child, fry, kid, minor, and so on. So Baron means a child, which could be either son or daughter. So this is the example we have, which says he loves God, so God protects his Baron. So Baron means small child. So this is an example of Baron where you can see a child. So next word we have is bibulous. Bibulous means something that is highly absorbent, like a towel or sponge, or something or someone who likes to drink alcohol. So we have the synonyms here, which is boozy, drunken, sottish, drunk, inebriated, and intoxicated. So bibulous is generally used for a person who drinks a lot. We have the example. His bibulous reputation was exaggerated by his opponents. So this is a bibulous man who is so drunk that cannot even stand straight. Next up we have Billingsgate. Billingsgate means foul-mouthed or obscene, abuse, a rude expression intended to offend or hurt. So it is generally a rude expression which intends to hurt people or insult people. So the synonym of this word Billingsgate is scurrility, and it is a type of abuse, contumely, insult, revilement, or vilification. So Billingsgate means somebody who is known for his rude expression, generally in words. So we have this example. The example says that he never paused to weigh his words when he assailed an opponent, believing that in politics Billingsgate is the gate of success. So he's talking about politics and how Billingsgate is the gate of success. So this is what Billingsgate means. So the next word we have is bionic. Bionic is used as adjective and it means having particular physiological functions augmented or replaced by electronic or electromechanical components. So it simply means something which is not present in its real form, but it has been replaced by electronic or electromechanical components, something which is present in artificial form. That thing is known as bionic. Next up we have blandishment. Blandishment means when you try to persuade a person through flattery, you are involved in insincere appreciation, or when you praise someone dishonestly, then you are involved in an act of blandishment. So here you have the meaning of the word blandishment, which says flattery intended to persuade, and the second meaning of the word is the act of urging by means of teasing or flattery. So the synonyms we have is cajolery, palaver, wheedling. So this is what blandishment means. So this paragraph will help you learn the word blandishment more easily. So blandishment is when you hear a blandishment come your way, you may feel flattered, as that's what a blandisher intends to do. But however, he is trying to persuade you, he is trying to make you do something which you do not want. So this is what blandishment actually means. So the next word we have is bluestocking. Bluestocking is generally used for women. A woman having literary or intellectual interests, that kind of women are known as a bluestalker. So it is generally used for women having abundance of knowledge, having wealth of knowledge. So this is the picture of a woman usually involved in reading a lot of books. We have the word as bumptious. Bumptious means someone who is very cocky, aggressive, loud, and known for his rude behavior. So that kind of person is known as bumptious. So we have this very beautiful example. So bumptious people jump ahead of everyone in line at the ice cream truck and steal subway seats from pregnant women. So they are known as bumptious, who have cocky behavior in public. Next word we have is burlesque. Burlesque means a composition that imitates or misrepresents somebody's style, usually in a humorous way. So when you imitate someone or misrepresent someone or somebody's style in a funny way, in a funny manner, then that is what burlesque means. So the synonyms of the word are charade, lampoon, mockery, parody, and so on. And it is a type of caricature, imitation, or impersonation. Now remember, when we are discussing type of, it simply means that burlesque is not replaceable, but you can somehow relate to the words given below type of. So caricature is somehow relatable with burlesque, but remember, you cannot replace caricature with burlesque. So I hope you are clear with the meaning of burlesque. It means the representation of a person that is exaggerated for comic effect. So this is what burlesque means. Next up, we have the next word as bucolic. So here bucolic means used with regard to idealized country life. So when somebody is a rustic person, when he is a country person, then that person is known as bucolic. The synonym of this word is Arcadian and pastoral. So bucolic means used with regard to idealized country life. So he is in a habit of spending or living a idealized country life, then that person is known as bucolic.
So here we have this person who is a bucolic, who belongs to a rural area, who belongs to a village, a country person.
Next word we have is burnish. So burnish means when you polish something and you make it shiny, then you are burnishing it. So the synonyms of the word burnish are buff and furbish, and it is a type of polish, shine, smooth, or smoothen. It simply means to make a surface shine, to polish something in order to make it shiny. So this is what burnish means. Next up we have buttress. So buttress means make stronger or defensible. When you try to fortify someone or strengthen someone, you are buttressing that person. You support that person in order to make that person strong or defensible. So you are buttressing him. It is used as a verb. This word is used as a verb. So next up we have the word babble. So when there is a lot of confusion of voices and other sounds, that is actually what babble means. So it is a type of confusion. For example, a babble of languages mixed on the street. So this is what babble means, when you have confusion of voices and other sounds. So don't get confused with B-A-B-B-L-E, because that is another babble, but this is also pronounced similar in that way, but it is different. It means a confusion of voices and other sounds. Next up we have balderdash. When somebody talks nonsense, when somebody talks something which is unimportant, a trivial nonsense, then he is generally involved in an act of balderdash. The synonyms of this word are fiddle faddle and piffle, and it is a type of bunk, hokum, meaningless, nonsense, nonsensicality. So this is what balderdash means, when somebody who is involved in plenty of trivial nonsense stuff. This is balderdash.
So balderdash is something which makes no sense, which is utter nonsense, which has no complete meaning. So I hope now you are clear with the meaning of the word.
Next word we have is bastion. So bastion means it is generally a group actually that defends a common principle. They protest, they rebel in order to defend that principle, that law or that right they want to seek. So it is basically a group that defends a principle. So a bastion against corruption, or the last bastion of communism. This is how you use this word, and it is a type of defense, defense force and defense. So bastion means a group that defends a principle.
So here you can see masses protesting against a common cause. They are trying to defend a principle. So this is what bastion means.
Next word we have is bequest. So bequest means a gift of personal property by will. It is used as noun, and the synonyms of this word is legacy. So something which is inherited, a title or property or estate that passes by law to the heir on the death of the owner is bequest. So it is a type of heritage or inheritance. So this is what a bequest means.
So bequest is when you receive some kind of gift, be it money or property through a will. That gift is known as bequest. Your aunt left you a bequest of earrings she always thought you admired. So this is the meaning of bequest. I hope you understood the meaning of the word bequest.
Next word we have is bequest. It sounds similar to bequest, and the meanings are also quite similar, but they are not replaceable. They are relatable but not replaceable. So bequest means leave or give by will after one's death. So for example, my aunt bequeathed me all her jewelry. Synonyms are leave and will. They are not similar synonyms, but they are type of leave or will.
So to bequeath is to leave your possessions to another person after you die. A man might love his classic cars but would be happy to bequeath them to his grandchildren when he writes out his last will and testament.
So the next word we have is benison. So benison is a spoken blessing. So when you do a prayer before eating your meal, you are having a benison, which is a spoken blessing. So benison is a type of benediction or blessing.
So here this child is doing a prayer before the meal. So he is doing prayer for a benison.
Word we have is beleaguer. So beleaguer means when you annoy someone persistently, you poke fingers or you try to instigate that person, you annoy that person to an extent that he gets irritated and he breaks down, then that is known as beleaguer. So the synonym of the word is badger, bug, pester, tease, and it is a type of bed evil, crucify, dun, frustrate, rag, torment. So when you treat someone cruelly, you annoy, you irritate that person, so you are involved in beleaguering that person. So this is what beleaguer means.
So beleaguer simply means you pester someone, you badger someone with persistence. Like a babysitter might find annoying the children who beleaguer her with requests for candies, cookies, games and piggyback rides, all at the same time.
Body. So something which is humorously vulgar, something which makes you hysterically laugh, but at the same time it is vulgar, then that is known as body. For example, you have body songs, you have body talks. So all these things are funny but vulgar. So the synonym of this word is off color, ribald or dirty. So it means off behavior or especially language characterized by obscenity and indecency. So it is also, here it is used as adjective and it is also used as noun, where you can say that it means lewd or obscene talking or writing. So this is what body means. Finally, we have the last word of today's session, and this is beguile. So beguile means when you try to attract a person, especially by deceiving that person. You attract him using a lot of tricks and you are generally involved in hoodwink and then you are attracting that person. Then this is what beguile means. The synonyms of this word are becharm, bewitch, captivate and so on. Remember, all these words are not replaceable, but you can somehow relate to this word. But beguile means when you are attracting a person in a deceptive way. So let's do the revision of all the 20 words we have done in this session. So these are all the 20 words. First word we have started was barren. So barren means a child. It could be either son or daughter. It could be male or female. So barren simply means a young person, a child. Then we had bibulous. Bibulous means somebody who is involved in a lot of drinking. A person who drinks a lot is bibulous. Then billingsgate means foul-mouthed or obscene abuse. So somebody who is involved in rude behavior, somebody who has rude behavior in public, is Billingsgate. Then bionic, which means something which is very unreal and artificial, is bionics. Then the next word we have is blandishment. So blandishment means flattery intended to persuade. Then blue stocking is generally used for a woman having literary or intellectual interests. Then bumptious means offensive, self-assertive. A person who has cocky behavior in public is bumptious. Burlesque means a theatrical entertainment of broad and earthy humor. So when you use or misrepresent someone in a very humorous way, then you are actually burlesquing that person. Then bucolic means simply a country person who is devoted to raising sheep or cattle. Then burlish means to polish someone, burnish, polish. Next we have buttress. Buttress means when you support, usually of stone or brick, or you can simply say when you fortify or strengthen a person, you are buttressing that person. Then babble means a confusion of voices and other sounds. Then we have balderdash. Balderdash means trivial nonsense, one who speaks complete nonsense which has no meaning. Then bastion. Bastion means when you come on to protest and you protest something and you try to defend a principle, a common principle, then this is what bastion means. Then we have bequest. Bequest means a gift of personal property by will. Bequeath means leave or give specially by will after one's death. Then we have benison. Benison means a spoken blessing. Belager means when you try to annoy a person to an extent that he gets irritated and he breaks down and gets frustrated. Then we have body. Body means something which is humorously vulgar, for example body songs and body talk. And the last word we have is beguile. So beguile simply means attract someone in a deceptive way or cause to be enamored. So that's all from my side in this session today. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you think this video is helpful, you can give us a like and please subscribe to my channel, share the video as much as you can, and keep watching my channel EnglishWagon. Thank you so much.